second game in a row, it's come down to an interception at the end. Kind of similar to last week. What was going through your head as that ball got up? I know they tried Trey a couple times, then he finally came down with that.
Yeah, like I think like the play before, they had run a corner route or out route on him, and he had caught it. And I told him like they had called, I think it was a timeout or something. And I told him everybody to come right back to it. The next play, he picked it off. So just me believing in him, believing in defense. I know he's gonna make the play, and that's the side you shouldn't throw to.
The first touchdown to Harrell, was that a part of the script, or did you change it that way?
Oh no, it was on script. That was the third play that we called and executed all week in practice. We knew that was gonna cut the safety, and Tyler was the fastest guy in the stadium, and showed it on today.
In the first half, you had 4 touchdowns. In the second half, scoreless. What was different about you guys? Was it more about them? How do you?
I mean, they definitely made adjustments because if not, we would have had 60. But we gotta. I think we relaxed a little bit as an offense. We weren't executing up front, and me as well, and the skill players. We kind of laid back a little bit, thought the game was over. But that's when coach talks about all the time. We got to finish the games. Like we started off fast, probably the best start we had since those guys been here, scored every drive. But we just got to finish better in order to get the next step as an elite team, elite offense.
What were you seeing early on third down? You were converting a lot in the first half.
I mean, they were in the defense that they showed on film. We could complete out routes against them, playing a lot of 2-man, a lot of cover 3. And so we were getting to those spots. The coach was calling a good game. They called a good game the whole game. We just got to execute more.
The difference for you all offensively. Well, I guess you mentioned execution. What does it take to do that for 4 quarters?
I just say dialed in, focus, and just believing in your technique and just next play mentality. I feel like a lot of players left some plays out there, and like I said, Florida State give hats off to those guys. I mean, they did a great job of making adjustments in the second half because, like I said, if they would have played the defense they were in the first half, it would have been over with a couple hours ago. But those guys do a good job of coaching. We just got to do better.
As a quarterback, how frustrating is it when you have that type of first half and then don't put up any points in the second half and you can really just those short drives pile up?
I mean, not really frustrating. Just know that they're football players just like we are. I mean, they make mistakes. Like the first half, they made a ton of mistakes, and we didn't. And the second half, they came out and didn't make no mistakes, I feel like. And we made a couple mistakes that cost us. It cost us that we couldn't score in the second half.
Luke, you had a lot of guys make plays tonight. Is that kind of becoming the motto of this wide receiver group?
Oh yeah, I challenge those guys each and every day, man. But I won't be able to get the ball to those guys without the guys up front. I mean, hats off to those guys. They battled their butts off. It took a couple plays off, but the fatigue set it in. But overall, they did a great job today protecting me.
Speaking about up front, in the first half, the pocket was pretty clean the whole half.
Yeah. Like I said, I challenge those guys each and every week, every day at practice. I mean, even the scout team guys, they go hard, and so if they go hard at scout team, you know they're gonna go hard in the game. See another defensive line who's very good. They had some good guys up front, and those guys made a lot of plays for me today.
Sad said you all might have been shooken up a little bit with losing Braden. How did you guys kind of take the field and kind of regroup as knowing that he may not be with you?
We know the next man is up. And JJ stepped up and made some good plays. I mean, some stuff that he need to learn from. But now he's the guy that's probably most likely going to be the M. So he's got to fill some big shoes.
Malik, for 3-1 from coming up and down first third of the year, what do you learn the most from this group in the first 4 games?
Man, this team is they're never going to stop fighting to the end. That's what I like about this team. No point fingers. We're in this thing together. Down to the last seconds, the last 2 games, we come down to I don't know how many seconds it was today, but there's so much fight in this team. I love these guys. I love our coaches. They put it on us every day. They preach finishing and fighting was 3 zeros on the clock, and that's what we did the last 2 weeks, and that's what we did tonight.
My last question for you: you mentioned you think maybe you guys got a little lackadaisical. Was that just on the field, or you feel like play calling got conservative, or was it just?
Nah, it wasn't play calling. Definitely the players. I mean, you could just tell the vibe even when Braden got hurt, a lot of guys were like, dang, man, that's our guy. But we can't always dwell on that. We got to be there for him. He wants us to do the best that we can for him, and that's what we're going to do from here on out.
All right. Thanks,
Yeah, appreciate y'all.